Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm going to be using this beautiful kit from Morello Paperie. This is the foil Me Time weekly kit, and I chose a few sheets from it because I think you can pick them individually. So here are the full boxes which have little quotes on, adorable. Here are the washi strips and some kind of icon stickers. And this last one, that's just kind of some list, half boxes, quarter boxes, that kind of thing. She did have some more pages within this kit, so if you wanted more you can. I think at the moment, I went to look at their page earlier on Etsy, and it seems like they're taking a break at the minute, which is sad, but I'm sure there'll be many good things when they're back. So here I'm just pulling out some things I want to pair with the kit, so some date covers. These ones are Poppy Willow Co. These ones are Wendy prints, and these headers are Isabel the Owl. As always, I did use these last week, and I thought that last row really went with the colours of this kit. So here I'm just going to be laying down the foundation of this kit. I did buy a different Tip-X pen, which obviously isn't called Tip-X, just like whiteout I suppose, and it's still not completely white. So again, I don't know if any UK planners have any suggestions for Tip-X or whiteout pens where like it's just less visible, because again, if there's any gap you can definitely see it there. It doesn't bother me too much, but there you go. And here I realised how the kit is formed, so I was like, oh, the washi strips are just boxes and you put them together, and then I realised that extra box is if you want to cover the left hand side, so down kind of the sidebar. So I realised that and I switched it up, and there I've got the washi strips on. Moving on here, I'm just popping in my full boxes, so I've got a quote at the top of the sidebar there. I'm trying to mix up kind of where the foiling is and where the different colours are. So here's a little gal with a cat. Love that box, very cute. But all of the boxes here was so nice. You know when you feel like you have too many nice boxes to choose from and you don't want to leave any out, but there you go. So I'm just filling those out now. And I picked this kit just because I thought it was quite a nice one, because I had some annual leave, I had family coming round, so I just wanted to kind of chill this week a little bit. We were still doing some house stuff, but not every week can be a moving house related kit. And I'm just doing the date covers now. I did end up going with the Poppy Willow Co ones, which are beautiful. All her foiling is just so delicate and nice. So I've just used kind of a beigey colour, and just laying them down. I don't actually remember here to put my date dots on, so I do that at the end, but the ones that I'm using are Wendy prints, the same ones that I used last week. I actually mixed up a little bit with the date covers. Usually I would leave a bit of a gap, but I just kind of put the bottom of it against the top of the box. So that was a bit different, but I am still kind of trying to find my personal planner style and how I like it to look. What I didn't like is the in the sidebar, the quote box at the top kind of goes over where the date covers are, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, but there you go. I'm just having a play around because I am new to this, and I'm just pulling some headers into the sidebar here. So those are the Isabel the Owl foil fetty ones. I've pulled in a full box at the bottom just because, again, I'm trying to figure out how to build up my sidebar in a good way. I feel like it's quite hard to fill it up, to be honest. So I've pulled in 2 habit trackers, one from the kit and one from the Ginger Cat Co. And then that quarter box there. And just moving on to Monday, that morning I actually had a meeting at work between 11 and 12, and so I'm just pulling in this scallop from Blush Row. The scallops are really nice for layering, I feel, and I also have their flags and their hexagons in both grey and pink, and I just think they're useful for layering, and it went with this kit, so that was nice. And I pulled in one of the laptop icons that I also used last week, and just under there I'm pulling in a half box from the kit, and that was to mark that I had a few deliveries that day. So I actually had an AO order arrive, which was a microwave. Love that. And then I had H&M and Look Fantastic. I really like getting deliveries. Anytime the door goes and it's a parcel, if it's for Matt, I'm always really disappointed because everyone loves some Happy Mail, right? And then underneath the full box, I'm going to pull in another one of the flags that I just mentioned, so Blush Row grey flag. I'm going to layer that with a plan sticker because I did a plan with me on my lunch that day. So the plan sticker that I end up using, I think I'm just having a play around here because I realised that there was a planner icon sticker with the kit. So I wanted to try that out. Okay, I'm all over the place here. So the header that I'm pulling in there is from the Isabel the Owl kit, but I wanted to use the heart ones. I've kind of mixed it up a bit on the spread. But yeah, I was trying to use this planner sticker, but I just didn't think it went very well. I don't know if it's just a bit big or it was too close to the half box that looked similar. So instead, as I'm showing here, I went with the flag and I went with that plan sticker from Wendy Prince, and I thought that looked really cute. And for some reason I thought doing a plan with me in a lunch hour would be achievable, but actually apparently it takes me longer than an hour to do a spread, which it never feels like it does, I guess because it's enjoyable. But yeah, I only got about half of the spread done on my lunch hour, and I did the rest after work, which was fine by me. Again, I enjoy it, so it's all good. And then just under that, I've pulled in a little worker girl, and that's the Dottie character from Mac and Grey. Love those. They're so easy to use, and you can pull them into many kits. And that's because I had a couple of meetings at work that afternoon, so from 3:30 until 5:10. And that evening, I don't know if I pulled in anything to show it, but I did edit a YouTube video. But again, I don't think I pulled that into this spread, so. And on to Tuesday. So on Tuesday I pulled in a foil fetty header because again I was just trying to mix them up as much as possible within the spread, and a coffee cup, and that was from the Ginger Cat Co. I really like her coffee cup icons. I just feel like they go and they're just in really cute cups or mugs or whatever. And that was just to mark that I was working in general. And then I'm pulling in a half box from the kit because I tidied the bedroom on lunch. Still not fully tidied, I just feel like there's a lot of stuff and very little storage space at the moment, although there are some stuff on the way. And then under that I did have to do a post office run as well. So I've pulled in a flag from the kit, which was a really big one, but I flipped it on its side. And a little post office icon from Isabel the Owl, which I really liked. I thought that looked sweet. And then that evening, what was we doing on Tuesday evening? We watched Married at First Sight Australia, so I just pulled in a bow icon just because the TV that I tried to use was quite big, so I just thought a bow looked a bit more cute. Let me know if anyone's watching Married at First Sight Australia. I feel like I'm the only one, and I really want to discuss the couples with people, but at the same time I have told my best friend Molly to watch it and she's started, so she is quite a bit behind where we're at, but at least I'll have someone to talk to about it. That will be nice. And then on Wednesday, I didn't have too much going on, although it was my last day at work before my annual leave on Thursday and Friday. So just in the morning there, I've pulled in is it like a half style box, but on its side it's from Wendy Prince, just to mark that I was doing a handover at work again, just because I was off. And then under there, I don't know if I include it in this video, but in the final spread I did pull in a heart from JD's Crafts, and that was to mark that I read on my lunch. And a divider, and then a quarter box from the kit. The quarter box was just to mark that I was washing my hair that evening. And then just under there, I don't know when I did that off screen, but I've got a scallop and the soap icon from Wendy Prince, and that's because I did the dishes. And then I've just pulled in the heart header from Isabel the Owl. Okay, so we're getting on to the fun days. So Thursday and Friday, as I mentioned, were days off. I didn't actually think about that when I was laying down the full box. Obviously on the Tuesday it's at the top. So the day off script that I'm using, which is Wendy Prince, I've placed so that I can kind of have them next to each other. So here you'll just see me pulling in another one of the headers and laying down day off just to kind of layer over that so that they're in the same place. And I thought that ended up looking quite nice. I'm glad that I could fit them in together. And I had to do a similar thing, I think, at the bottom of Thursday. I definitely put some sort of script on. Oh, it's because it was payday on Thursday, so I put that at the bottom just over the washi. But yeah, so day off that day. That morning I had a very chilled morning, had a cup of coffee, started to film for my other YouTube channel, which is My Weekend Muse, and I'm trying to do like vlog style videos on there, and it was actually really nice to do that. So I've marked both of those things. So the first one is the mug from the Ginger Cat Co. kit that I mentioned earlier, or sticker sheet that I mentioned earlier, and then a YouTube icon, which is Ickle & Co. I think that's what they're called. And then moving on to under the full box, I've just pulled in a quarter box from the kit. And that was because I had to go to Dunelm because I had to do a return. So this day was kind of a return day. But yeah, just mark that one there. And then under that, we also that afternoon had a damp appointment. So during our home buyers survey, it was identified that there could have been potential damp. So we did want to make sure that we got that we got a quote for that and we got that sorted as soon as possible. So we did have someone come around to assess that. That was at 1 p.m. And he pretty much, to give you an update with that, he pretty much said because of the age of the house, he would expect it to be as is, but if we want to treat it, we can. And I think we will be going ahead and doing that, so we're just waiting for the quote. Adult stuff. And then I also did a deep clean. So I marked that with this cute little vacuum icon from Isabel the Owl, and I thought that looked really sweet. And then Friday, again, that was a day off as well. And this day we were having plastering done. I forgot to mention that's kind of why I did a deep clean the day before. And we moved everything from the dining room into the living room because we were getting the ceiling done there. So the plasterer came about 8:30. Here I've just pulled in a header, under the full box. And I used a flag from the kit. I really like how big they are. It's actually quite satisfying. Another coffee cup. Well, actually, I see this as more of like a teacup because I was making a lot of teas that day. And yeah, so that was just to mark the plastering. I also had family round while we were getting the plastering done, and it was really nice. Obviously, I hadn't seen my family for quite a while, and they were able to see the house properly and help with a couple of stuff in the house, so it was really nice to have them around. And I actually end up switching out the bow that I've laid down. So the bow is Wendy Prince, but the foil bow divider that I've used just didn't go. It's too many bows. So after much deliberation, I used this little sunshine because it was a really nice hot day and we spent a lot of time in the garden. And next to that, I'm just going to write that we had family time. And then I think I've just cut out the bottom of this, so apologies for that. But I did just use one of the kind of list flags from the kit, and that was just to list the stuff that I wanted done that day, which were just housey things, to be honest, so nothing too interesting. And then on Saturday, so Saturday morning I used the flag that I didn't use earlier, and again that's Wendy Prince, and that was just marked that I was vlogging that day. I didn't want to use too many YouTube icons, so I went with the bow. And under there I just have another little list thing. I'm pretty sure that came in the kit. And I wanted to do a few things. So I wanted to make a list of the things that I'd like done in the house. I wanted to order some blind samples, which I wanted to do. And I wanted to have a browse on M&S, although looking at my final spread, I actually wrote next, but I meant M&S. Anyway, under there I've got a quarter box from the kit, and that was just to mark that I watched The Holiday, which was a little bit naughty, but they've brought it out on Netflix. I don't know why in the middle of UK summer it's been brought out onto Netflix, but I was loving it. I love any sort of autumnal, winter, Christmassy kind of films at any time of the year, so that was nice. And moving on to Sunday, I started the day again doing a YouTube video, so I marked that with another YouTube icon from Ickle & Co and a heart from JD's Crafts. I thought that looked really cute. And then just under the full box I've got another one of the bow dividers. And under there, well, that evening I edited and uploaded my first YouTube video, so that was exciting. Again, that was on my weekend muse. So I'm just going to mark that with kind of a foil little quarter box from the Ginger Cat Co, which I'm just pulling in here. And then after that, I actually did a face mask, which irritated my face a little bit, but anyway, I wanted to have kind of a self-care kind of evening, if you will. So I did a face mask, and I used this Little Thought Store Willow icon with the face mask on. I thought she was very cute, and that's me done. So I'll just quickly show you the spread. I think it turned out really well. It was kind of a neutral vibe with gold. Oh yeah, here I am just putting on the date dots because again I forgot to. So I was just placing them on here, but yeah, I do like a neutral vibe. I like a foiled week, so I'm just giving you a rundown here. And yeah, that's about it. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Again, I am new to this. Any suggestions welcome. Any kind of UK planner tips, always welcome. And I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.